Moxley brought up, I thought, some very good points about winning money.
In life, something's got to change, private party. Something has got to change, man. Change comes tonight.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Claudio Castagnoli, at a combined weight of 418 pounds, Daniel Garcia, and the AEW Continental Champion, John Moxley!
We heard about the history between these two teams. Let's take you back now. A couple of years ago, a Battle of the Belts 12. In the early days of the Death Riders running roughshod over AEW. It was Private Party and Daniel Garcia that led the charge, that rose up against the Death Riders, but in doing so, they put targets on their backs. Mark Quinn taken out, and then watch that! The hammer that was already referenced into the hand of Brother Zay, who I guarantee you still feels the pain to this day.
Force up another one. We might just have to come on fire with this one. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 381 pounds, Isaiah Jackson and Mark Quinn, Private Party!
Private Party returns. You see members of the Death Riders getting prepared. John Moxley coming of a dynasty as his one-on-one matchup against one of the greatest high flyers ever in the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
So much to prove as well.
You got to wonder how much high flying that Will Ospreay is going to do against John Moxley. He was so upset and so angry. He's probably going to make that more of a physical match on the mat, I would think.
If it becomes a fight, and that would certainly give the advantage cover to John Moxley. As Garcia starts out here,
wow, look at this.
Desperately grappling with a man who at one time he considered his best friend, Brother Zay, Isaiah Cassidy. Garcia, of course, I have my history, so I can kind of identify and understand how Private Party feels.
Yeah, you have a little common ground here.
I teamed with Garcia in the past against FTR, certainly, and felt that when he elected to go with the Death Riders, that perhaps it was a short-sighted decision. But to, play devil's advocate, see the other side of the coin, Garcia's been stringing together a couple of victories as of late.
Well, he's been very, very aggressive. I think being with John Moxley Death Riders has upped his confidence, and for young wrestlers, especially on this stage in AEW, when you have two of the biggest wrestling shows in the world twice a week, I think confidence really is very important.
It's super important, no question about it. But, there's a seed of self-doubt that I've seen in Daniel Garcia. And I think that John Moxley has watered that seed. It's now grown to a full plant.
The Cazadora, arm drag takedown. Boy, Zay hasn't missed a step, has he? Haven't seen them in quite a while. Well, Daniel Garcia, look at that, one step ahead, and then just wants to humiliate his longtime friend.
Moxley's veteran experience here, Tony, is really shining through. Oof. Right, and left.
Wait, Quinn,
the rib cage.
Can I even cover up here? And that's how much this assault has taken him down.
Fight back.
And
Garcia, telling Quinn, fight back, perhaps. He wants to see the change that he talked about. Perhaps there'd be a spot for Private Party in the Death Riders. Now Cassidy to the top rope. Plenty of time. Yes! Spectacular landing. 1, 2. Oh, what would that have done?
That would have been amazing.
But specifically for Cassidy to pin Garcia, his former friend, maybe prove that Garcia made the wrong decision. Driving all his body weight into the rib cage of Garcia.
Outside. And Claudio, like a freight train, runs right over Marquand.
And the most important thing, Garcia distracted the official. Oh, wait a second. Classic Garcia. Oh, got caught.
1, 2.
Too keen to try to put the Dragon Tamer. Oh.
What a physical matchup. John Moxley runs through with a cutter of his own. Pick up. Tombstone pile driver. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, how did he get that right shoulder up? That's what John Moxley wants to know.
Not against Garcia. No way Cassidy was staying down for that.
John Moxley calling the shots. He don't. So Garcia is just hammering on the side of the head.
Here we go.
And now, trying to the Dragon Tamer.
And this has been the setup to winning a lot of the matches that Garcia has won recently.
How much can Isaiah Cassidy take?
Cassidy almost out now in the pain.
What's going on here? Oh! And we got a tap.
Here are your winners, Daniel Garcia and the AEW Continental Champion,